Imagine this. A modern military, armed with machine guns, sets out to fight an enemy that doesn't shoot back. Sounds like an easy win, right? Nope, not when that enemy is thousands of emus. Yes, emus. Giant, flightless birds with the brains of a brick and the stamina of a marathon runner. This is the story of the Great Emu War, where Australia declared war on its own wildlife, and the emus emerged victorious. The year is 1932. Western Australia's farmers are struggling. The Great Depression is in full swing, wheat prices have plummeted, and the government's big solution? Plant more wheat. But just as the farmers start seeing some success, they show up. Tens of thousands of emus. Like an unstoppable feathery horde, these birds stomp through farmland, devouring crops like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. For the farmers, it was a disaster. They had no money, no solutions, and now, no wheat. So they turned to the Australian government for help. The government's answer? Call in the army. Because apparently when life gives you emus, you fight them Rambo style. Leading the charge was Major GPW Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery, tasked to wipe out the emus and save the crops. Armed with soldiers, 2 machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition, Meredith marched into the outback like he was heading to battle. What could go wrong? Well, everything. The first battle took place in early November. Meredith's men spotted a group of 50 emus near Campion and prepared their attack. They fired, and the emus scattered faster than you can say bad aim. Turns out, emus don't stand still. Who knew? They darted in every direction using their surprising speed, up to 50 kilometers per hour, and their natural chaos to evade the soldiers. Not one to admit defeat, Meredith decided to bring out the big guns, literally. He mounted a machine gun on a truck to chase down the emus. But the outback terrain was so rough that the truck bounced like a kangaroo on caffeine. The gun couldn't aim, the soldiers couldn't shoot, and the emus, they outran the truck. At this point, the emus weren't just winning, they were humiliating the army. Over the next month, the soldiers tried everything. They ambushed emus, they fired into flocks, they chased them day and night, but emus proved to be unbeatable. For every bird the soldiers took down, dozens more escaped, destroying crops as they went. By the end of the campaign, the military had used 2,500 rounds of ammunition and killed only about 200 emus. That's about 12 bullets per bird, a pretty terrible success rate. Some observers even said the emus used military tactics. They traveled in small groups, coordinated their movements, and stayed just out of range of the guns. Were they geniuses? Probably not. But they sure outsmarted the humans. After news of the debacle spread, the Australian government faced major backlash. People mocked the army for losing to birds. Politicians distanced themselves from the fiasco, and Major Meredith quietly went back to his day job. In the end, the government offered a bounty for each emu killed, which worked much better than machine guns. Farmers took matters into their own hands and eventually brought the emu population under control. The Great Emu War is a tale of hubris, hilarity, and humanity's inability to win against nature's quirkiest creations. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solution isn't the flashiest one. And also, that emus, absolute legends. So what do you think? Could the soldiers have won with a better strategy? Or were the emus destined to dominate? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you loved this story, subscribe and hit that bell icon for more wild tales from history. Next time, we might cover the year without a summer. Because who doesn't love a good volcanic tantrum ruining everyone's vacation plans? Stay curious, stay weird, and remember, never mess with an emu.